YouTube, what's happening? It is Sunday, January 19th, and we're going to talk about college basketball real quick because there's only 10 games today. That's it, 10. A little recap of yesterday. I went 1-3. The three unders didn't go out they planned. What can you do? We follow the numbers around here, and sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does work. So all I can say is I never had a miserable day, and I've had amazing days. So I think the method I'm doing is working pretty well. So we're going to keep doing it. So on top of that, there are 10 games today. We're going to focus on those 10 games to see if there's a play or two we might like. Maybe not. We'll see. So let's just jump to the first game right now, which is going to be Illinois, Michigan State. So we have the numbers here. You can see how they've been doing. Defense is clearly what we want to look at here, but we saw how that worked yesterday. Are we going to do it again? Today is the question. So that's a push. That's defense. That's defense. That's defense. So we have three defenses and a push. I'm saying 147 is the total. They are combining for 160 something here and 130 something here. So was that 137.7? You could go, it's right in the middle of the spread, so I don't want to touch that. Side. Wait, that's Maryland. That's the wrong game. Michigan, it's 158. That makes a lot more sense. It's still in the spread though. 2.5 for Michigan State at home. I would lean. I mean, hell, your defensive efficiency is way better than yours, but you're very good because no, this is too close to call. I don't know who would win this game, so I'm going to pass on this one. Let's move on to the next game. Maryland, this is the game that had the 147. Man, it is Maryland by 9.5. That is woeful. Okay, that's Maryland for sure. That is a push. How is Nebraska the third worst defensive team in the country from three? That is pathetic. It's so bad. But Maryland doesn't make many threes, but they should do better today. That's a push because it's less than it's about 50. That is clearly Maryland. That is Maryland. So Maryland can shoot better. Maryland by 9.5 though feels like a lot. So let's see. That is 154, 147, and this is 140. So we're not taking the total. Maryland seems like the right side, but do you want to play 10 points? That's a lot of points. I don't know if I would. Maybe a first half or something. I don't know. But because Nebraska's defense is just, you can see, just not good. Even efficiency wise, no. We'll do. We will put Maryland down as a maybe, and we'll think about it. We might come back to it. So we'll go Mary minus 9.5. Oh, this is because there's really just no games today, so we're just kind of like pick and choosing. If we want a little action, we can do it. Temple and Tulane, that's a push. That is Tulane defense, and Temple's 3-point is what keeps them in games. 3.5 for Temple. I like that. They don't shoot well here, but they do well here, so I do like it. We'll tell you. I'm gonna say Temple. Temple minus 3.5. It lived by the 3, died by the 3. If we don't hit the 3s, we're gonna lose. But the defense should keep it in it, and their defense should keep them out. And this is about a push. So yeah, that's a nice advantage right there. Efficiencies are above average. That's great. That's below average. So hopefully Temple could take advantage of their mismatch they have when it comes to threes. So we're going to take that, move on to Salle versus Rice. You don't lose the food, according to Josh Pate. So Rice it is. You don't want to take Rice. Let's see. Let's look at the numbers. Rice. There's only 10 games. How can I not have a line for this game? There it is. FAU by 9.5 with a 148 total. Let's see. That's a push. That's Rice. That is FAU, and that is FAU because Rice is terrible defending the 3, but you're terrible at shooting too. So why would we even bother for this one? If you squint your eyes, you see there's a lot of red and yellow. It's a little too much for us, so we're going to pass on this one. Just move on to Green Bay at 2-17. My God. Okay. It's Youngstown by 7.5 on the road with a 142 total. Let's see. Let's see. That is Green Bay. Those double. That's a push. That's Green Bay defense. That's Green Bay from 3, and that's Youngstown from 3 because you cannot stop threes. So three overs, 2 overs, a defense, and a push. 148. So combined, they're scoring 131, but they're giving up 152. I don't like that at all. Both teams are kind of like you really suck. Let's be honest. You're better, but even then, your numbers aren't good. And if they hit their threes against this, and they hit their threes, we could hit the over. So why are we talking about a game that involves a 2-17 team? I don't know, but we did. Northwestern and Michigan. First thing I see is Michigan from 3 is really damn good. 9 versus 258 Michigan. It's Michigan all day behind the arc. In front of the arc, it's still Michigan. So Michigan, give me a good number for Michigan, please. 9.5. Is that good? That seems high. Is that high? Let's see. Efficiency is terrible. Theirs is great. Yeah, I'm going to take Michigan by 9.5. This should be good. Michigan minus 9.5. We'll take that one for sure. It's looking good. Everything looks Michigan here. Northwestern is just below average lately in the last three. It's just not doing well. And you can see how they do in the season. It's about their season numbers too. So nothing's really standing out. UMass and LaSalle. Why are we talking about this? UMass 2.5. Let's see. That is defense, and lack of defense for LaSalle from 3. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. What are we doing? IUPUI and Cleveland State. That's a push. That's defense. Offense galore in this one. Okay, so they're going to be shooting a lot of threes. If they make them, it's going over. If they don't, it's going under. Simple as that. It's easy peasy in this one. What's the spread? Cleveland State by 5.5, 13-6, 6-13. One would think. But their shooting is so poor. They're below average from 2 recently. I don't like that. And I'm a pass. Charlotte versus Memphis. Number 18 Memphis, by the way. Both tied at 100 on 3-point defense. So that is defense, no defense. So Memphis. So Memphis is going to be like 9.5, 11.5. We don't take double-digit favorites on the road, even no matter how well they should win. Memphis is above average in a lot of categories. They're not really great at anything. You notice that for being number 18 and 13-4, like they're top 100 in 2-point shooting, but nothing else is really good besides what? 3-point defense? Because pace isn't. I just put pace so we can see how fast they are. There's no really good or bad thing about pace. You could be. I almost want to turn these blue so they don't like show like, oh, they're better because they're faster. That doesn't how that work. That's definitely not how that works. Milwaukee, the Sewer Rats. Tell me this doesn't look like a rat. I know it's a panther, but it's a rat. Look at that tail. I love it. Robert Morris in Milwaukee. Milwaukee 7.5. Bobby Moe is just not that. My God, 50 versus 21. That is a push. 3. That's a push. That is Bobby Morris, and that is Bob. Man, I could say Robert Morris if I wanted to, but no, I'm not touching this game. You kidding me? And then Bebe against TCU. There's the numbers. That's defense. Okay, we got a couple for Baylor. That's a push, and so we got 3 for Baylor and a push. Baylor about 12.5. Do we want to end the day off that way? That offensive efficiency versus that defense, TCU's going to struggle to score points. So I will. I guess I'll take Baylor to cover. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. But yeah, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So I'll take Baylor minus. That's 12.5. Yeah, I don't think TCU's good at all. Just to be honest, I just don't. So we'll take those two. That's 10 games. We broke them down. Told you it wouldn't be a long video. So I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe. Go check out other sports besides college. There's more things. NHL, go try it. You'll like it. If you want the spreadsheets, these things, you want these, go be a member. You'll get those there. So I appreciate being here. We'll see you. Wait a minute. Let me show you the schedule for tomorrow. Monday. Okay, we got some more games. I don't see any good games though. Like I see Villanova and like Rutgers and Penn State. I don't see no rankings, none. Okay, it'll be a quick video tomorrow. So either way, appreciate being here. We'll talk about these games. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.